Um, Hello, Osman. How are you today?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine too. Basically, today I'm going to record our video conversation. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to my YouTube channel subscribers, my followers, because obviously you are my very special friend. So I've decided, people who follows me on social media, they should also know you, because I heard from someone maybe online that a man is identified by his friends in some way. So I felt that maybe this is a good idea to introduce you to my friends and family as well, and my followers. Um, so are you listening? Okay. I mean, is the line clear to you? Is it clear?
Um, Little bit glitch is
Okay.
saying is a poor connection, but we'll try our best.
Okay, yes, we do our best because obviously, unfortunately, I'm in Bangladesh, so the internet speed isn't that great like London, but we'll try. We'll give our best. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically, the way I've designed today's video is by I'm going to ask you a few questions, and the purpose of this question is to get to know you better. You know, even
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, obviously, for me, I know you for 10 years. I know you very well. But I would like to have a better view. I don't know if it's the right word or not, but I like to have a better view of your personality, basically. I like to get to know you in deeper. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Anything you can ask.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
you, everything I can expose today.
Yeah, sure. And obviously, we are friends. So between friends, there's no secret. Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So first of all, I like to know what do you like doing. Would you like to share with our audience what do you like doing in your spare time?
On a spare time, mostly I spend with shopping, going out, driving,
Hmm.
um, enjoy with the kids, and eating food. Obviously, different restaurants here
Hmm.
and there, like Turkish, Italian, Indian, Bengali, obviously,
Hmm.
and so fast food like um, fish and chips, chicken and chips, something like that, and lamb doner. Obviously, I have to mention,
Hmm.
um, and also going out, different purposes, and the shopping I mentioned already, and
Hmm.
shopping in different superstores and all, and check it out. What's the new offers? Yeah, enjoying my life in the spare time. Yeah.
I see. So you are from Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
Okay. So Saturday, Sunday is 2 days is your day, right? So
Yeah, this is
you
my
enjoy
day.
your
Yeah.
freedom, basically.
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
You have to because otherwise, yeah, you have to,
Obviously, that's what I'm saying. Like you have to make a balance between the work life and your personal life.
personal, 100%.
So balance of both. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's good. Okay. So I would like to know when you were younger, like when you were like a college goer in Bangladesh, like because I know you finished your intermediate, which is almost like A levels. So did you have any celebrity crush that time, or was there any celebrity that you really felt, wow, I wish I had a wife like her or something? In your childhood, not childhood, but in your teenage years or
Teenage life.
early,
Teenage.
yeah, early
Yeah,
young.
I have to mention one. Her name is she's a model, and
Okay.
her name is Mona Lisa.
Oh, in
She,
Bangladesh, yeah, I like that too. Yeah, she's
yeah,
in
she,
USA, by the way.
yeah, she resided in USA after got married, and
Yeah.
then she got divorced or separated. She
Uh-huh.
came back to Dhaka. Now
Yeah.
she's staying in Dhaka and doing some,
Mm.
modeling or some drama and all. Um, that's the most probably that's the celebrity crush for me.
Okay. For me, I think same because, I think between you and me, there are so many similarities. I think for me, also, Mona Lisa, I think I would say if someone asked me to find the prettiest woman in Bangladesh, definitely I will pick Mona Lisa without any hesitation. For me, she is one of the prettiest women in our country. But
Right
globally,
choice.
Yeah, but globally, I would say Katrina Kaif. I think she's very gorgeous. Katrina Kaif. I find her very attractive. She's half caste. She's half half white, half Asian. I think because of that, she has got
Asian.
this crazy, what do you call it? Crazy combination of her skin that is
Hmm.
unparalleled. And yeah, I mean she's very gorgeous. And also I like Angelina Jolie. Who else? I think Catherine Zeta-Jones. These are the two Hollywood actresses that I really fancy. But yeah, for me,
Yeah,
um,
from the time now, in the present time, I like um what's the name of God, like Fernandez,
mhm.
and what's his name, this is all the Bollywood actors
I see.
so yeah, every week I have to see one of the movie, or one and one hand or the other, like I need to see a movie to refresh myself, refresh my mind.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah. What's your lifetime? Because we're talking about movie. What is your lifetime favorite movie?
Terminator 2, undoubtedly.
Okay, please.
And because of this, because
Uh,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of my lifetime icon, and
mm-hmm,
I always follow him,
mm-hmm,
and his personality attracts me,
mm-hmm.
and best bodybuilding, like
Yes,
and
without a
still
doubt.
he's there's a new movie coming in,
Uh-huh.
Terminator: The Judgment Day, in two
Really?
weeks time. two
Wow.
weeks time, just
Uh-huh.
keep it keep it on your mind, and don't forget to watch it.
Uh-huh. Definitely. And if you are to pick, let's say five movies, five favorite movies. So what they're going to be? Lifetime favorite or all-time favorite, or movies you can watch maybe 5 times, 10 times. You won't be bored.
Yeah, I told you already, Terminator 2 I seen like more than 50 times.
So this is your number one.
Number one.
Yeah.
Number two is the Bollywood, Kya Mujhse Kya Mujh Tak.
I see. I think I've seen it. Yeah. Is it by Salman
Amir
Khan?
Khan.
Amir
Amir
Khan.
Khan.
I've seen it a long time ago because the Bengali movie Kemot Theke Kemot. I think that was a remake by
Salman Shah.
Samantha and
Yeah.
Motion. I've
Salman
watched
Shah.
that movie and the story was super.
Superb, yeah.
Just,
I
so
miss Salman Shah because on his sudden death,
yeah,
I still can't accept it. Like this is
yeah.
he's
Nobody
top of
expected
his
it.
career. He was in
Yeah.
top of his career. Why he commits suicide? Still, this is a bit controversial. So
Mhm.
you know,
I don't know who did it,
hope for the best, isn't it?
but I think it was Samira was behind it somehow. The wife he had that time. I think some people are saying she was behind the murder, but I don't know. I mean, but for me, if you ask me, I mean the way I've said the Mona Lisa, the prettiest woman in Bangladesh. I think for men, I think I haven't seen any a guy more handsome than Saman Shah, without a doubt. I think
Of course,
he's the most
there'll
handsome
be no
I've ever
replacement.
seen. Yeah,
Yeah, there'll be no replacement for him.
that's not
And
good.
still,
No.
Bangladesh missing one of these star like Salman Shah.
Yeah.
And his death is always controversial. So
Mhm.
it's still the case is ongoing on, and his mother lives here
Really?
in
Oh,
London,
I
and
see.
yeah, Mrs. Nila Chaudhary, I think her name. And
Oh,
I visited Salman's grave twice in Sylhet.
I see.
It's
Okay.
in Shah Jalal Mazar in
Oh,
graveyard
uh-huh.
next to it, and I visited twice. Once in 2003, I think,
Uh-huh.
I guess, and once and 2011. I visited twice his grave.
I see. Okay.
So his dad's grave is next to him as well. So yeah.
I see.
Anyway, let's move on to number three. What are we
Yeah, you
like?
see, between you and me, we when you start talking, we're never gonna stop. It's like non-stop. Because we are talking about celebrity, I would like to mention one more person that someone I really loved as a celebrity, obviously, Ayub Bachchu. I really loved him for his music, for his contribution. Before being serious about Islam and hereafter and all of this stuff, I was a music lover. Music was my life and everything, and I used to listen a lot of music. So I did listen to Ayub Bachchu a lot. I think he's the one I listen to most, and also some of his music. It really still touches me. But after being serious about Islam and everything, I stopped music completely. Because I heard that one heart is like a empty jar. It cannot have Quran and music together. But I'm just talking about my all of these past memories and everything. That time I wasn't serious about Islam and everything. That time I used to listen to him, and his music had a it touched, it shake me to my core. So that's how moving his music was. So I really pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give him Jannah. So I don't know.
Forgive him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what is the condition of his current condition right now, but I pray Allah to forgive him and give him Jannah. For I think his whole life was to entertain people, and that's what he enjoyed, and that's what he did till death. He practiced music till death. So and I think he's one of the legend when it comes to pop music in Bangladesh. But maybe his approach could have been better. Things could have been better, could have been some other way. But anyway, I mean, Allah gives hidayah to people in different way. So that's all together. But yeah, I just. So did you? Who was your favorite musician in Bangladesh? I just want to know quickly.
When you picked up Aibachu's name, so I have to tell you his story with
Uh-huh.
my life.
Okay, tell me.
When
Go ahead. Go ahead. He's from
yeah,
Chittagong, by the way. Yeah, I just realized he's from your
when
city, right?
and yeah, he's
Hmm.
from Chittagong. I'm proud of it.
Uh-huh.
First of all, he's from Chittagong, and he studied in my school as well, St.
Wow.
Basit High School.
Wow.
And then let me tell you a lot of story behind this LRB and Aibachu. And
Uh-huh.
this Aibachu is a legend. He always sing a song for the sad heart, saddened
Uh-huh.
heart,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah, and he have some sadness in him. So that's
Yeah.
why he always plays some sad
Hmm.
songs. Um, First I met him in Chittagong in I think is back in 2001,
Okay.
one of the live program,
Uh-huh.
live singing program going on,
Nice.
and I was just passed the SSC, I think SSC examination,
Uh-huh.
and then I got a free ticket for that, and I was so happy. I went to see him, and
Uh,
live was my dream come true. I seen
wow.
him in 2001,
Hmm.
and then after that I was listening his song from 90s. His
Yeah.
95, 96
Me
become
too.
like yeah, his one of the album name is Shopno came
Hmm.
out, and this is like
That was super duper hit, I think. That was the biggest hit.
জীবন চাই
Uh,
আমায় মানে না
oh,
কোনো বাধা
uh,
এ কেমন শুধু পরিচয়
hmm.
ফিরে আসে বারে বার. Anyway,
Hmm. So
he's
much
a legend.
memories, man, about I
We're
Bachchu.
never gonna forget him,
I will never
and
forget
may
that.
Allah forgive him and give him Jannah.
Hmm.
And next time I met him like in 2006 or 5, something before I come to the UK,
Hmm.
2004,
I
and
see.
then because our school organized a old Pasadena reunion in our school, so they
Mhm.
invited him, so
Wow.
he came and rock our world, and then he went back. After that, we never met him, but still on YouTube and all, we listen to music, and I wish all his fans and all, this is a legend, and legend never go away. It will be
Definitely.
live on people's heart ever and ever.
Yes. The day I heard that Albert Chu he passed away, I felt really, really sad. I don't know why. well, I don't know
Me
when
too.
last
Me
time I
too.
felt
Me,
that much
yeah.
sadness in my heart. I mean, I was really sad because the childhood memories. I think the one of the reason why London is very special to me, or very dearest to my heart, is because I spent that very that time, like in your 20s. The time you spend, whatever you do or wherever you are, it has really really deep scar on your heart, right? So that was London for me. So yeah, I mean, in young age, whatever you do or whatever things you are exposed to has a deeper mark on your heart. So yeah, that's, I think, one of the reason I laughed about you so much and everything. Okay, so let's move on to next one. Tell us about your romance, or maybe did you have any affairs? Or I know you are married, so are you allowed to talk about your affairs, or maybe it's something we need to skip?
I'm gonna mention one thing. The first love is never forgotten.
Okay. Did you have
And
any first love? That's what I'm
yeah,
interested to
yes,
know.
I have
You
in
had one.
in the school, in the
Okay.
school
Mm-hmm.
when I was in class 10,
Uh-huh.
like last year of the school.
I
Uh,
see.
is I met her in the one of the coaching center we used to go for the maths and English
Mm-hmm.
classes we used to do together. She's from different school. I'm from different school,
Uh,
but we go used to go to boys' school, not the girls' school. So girls, we never met a girl.
uh-huh.
So yeah, that's the crush, and maybe it's made me cry before I come, but you know,
Did you
uh,
are you
come
did
to
you find
UK.
her on Facebook? Did you try to contact
No,
her?
no,
Did
no.
you
It's
contact
from our
her?
coaching.
Or okay.
Yeah,
But did
yeah.
you talk
That's
to
what
her?
I
Or
want to
did you
mention.
at
I don't
least?
want to mention more than that.
But did you tell her that you liked her or something, or no? You made no effort. Hello.
I met one or twice, but I never. I don't have courage to tell
Mm,
or express my
I see.
emotion
Okay.
because I
So
was very, very shy. Yeah.
okay. Okay. All right.
And those
Mm,
time was very too much
shy
restriction,
person.
like
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we respect, like our parents and the environment around us,
Mm.
so there's no chance for that. And maybe I'm a bit, what can I say, I'm not that uh um what is the word
Aggressive,
I should
aggressive
mention.
or aggressive
No,
or
no, no, it's not aggressive. I respect the environment around us, and
uh,
it's not that I want to
oh man, I hate net connection in Bangladesh. Nothing's more annoying than this. What can I do?
very shy. I'm very shy as
I see.
so yeah, your video got stuck.
I see. Okay. So tell us a little
Okay.
bit about your marriage life. I mean, how things going? You've been married for
Got married.
almost 5 years now, I think. Yeah. Is it 5 years? No.
No, it's around 7, 8. It will be 8 years in this December,
Wow, man.
2019.
December?
This December, coming
December.
December.
December. What's the date?
19 of December,
Do you know my
eighth
birthday?
anniversary.
Do you know my birthday is on 28th December?
28. I got married on 19th.
So
Um,
10 days, 9 or 10 days, I think, yeah, before my birthday. Okay, no problem. All right. So how's your married life? Is good?
yes, of course. And I have happily have 2 kids.
I see.
And yeah, this is like an arrangement for me, and I'm blessed that my dad decided for me, like
Mhm.
and yeah, it could be my rest of my life.
Okay, it's good to hear. Good to hear. Okay. So tell me about how would someone get you special attention? What makes people to get your attention, or do you know what I mean?
It's not about is the personality attracts me more than
I see.
anything. And yeah, sometimes I find some people like educated as well as they respect others to get
Hmm.
themselves respected. So yeah, so and I always admire like educated people, like they're just amazing. They're just amazing person to share, talk, work, spend the spare time and make friends always. Yeah.
Okay, so in your school and your college, did you have any funny names? For example, me, I used to keep my beard, so my friends used to call me Devdash in college life. Did you have any funny names or a name that makes you smile?
um yeah, because I used to eat rice. I have a little tummy, so
Ah,
people used to say like
Bhutku,
round table coming.
round table.
So yeah, something like
Round
that.
table. I see. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
some of my friends
So,
walk in.
okay,
Yeah.
so your name is Osman Chaudhary, your full name, isn't it?
Muhammad Usman Chowdhury.
Muhammad Osman Chaudhary. Okay. So if someone offer you that, okay, Osman, for 1 month you can use different name, would you choose any name, or do you have any name in your head that okay, I want to be named for 1 month, or no, whatever your
No,
parents name?
I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy with my
Would
name
Muhammad
because
Chaudhary
he's
would
one of the uh, third companion of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi
be.
Wasallam. So this is I'm happy with my name, and I don't have any intention to change it in future.
Okay, okay, that's good. For me, for 1 month, if I have a choice, I might want to use Maximus. The reason I want to use Maximus because I'm really touched by a movie called Gladiator. I don't know if you watched it or not, by Russell Crowe. I love
Yeah.
Russell very much for his acting skill. I think he's one of the legend. Yeah, Maximus. I think I would like to keep it for 1 month, just for fun. But obviously, I like to have Islamic name. There's no doubt. And as I've told you that my wife is expecting. So if
Congratulations.
yeah, I have planned two names. One is Isa, and one is Maryam. Isa because I think he's the greatest man after our prophet. Maybe also our prophet Ibrahim as well. Those 3 or 4 or 5 person was the greatest human being. So I want to name my son as Isa, and also Isa name is not very common. I haven't seen anybody with Isa. Musa, Dawood, Luqman, Sulaiman, all other name of prophet is common, but I think we Muslims we don't keep the Isa as a name because also there are so many things involved. So that's why. But I want to I want to name my if it's a son I want to name him as Isa. If it's a girl I want to name as a Maryam because I think Maryam she's one of the greatest women in the humanity. So yeah, that's two name I just thinking. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So you choose the name, the mom and the son's name, like Mariam and Isa.
now
This is
if it's a girl, then Mariam. If it's a boy, then Isa.
so Mariam is the as a prophet's mom, and then
No, no,
yeah,
Mariam is a mother of Isa.
that's what I'm
Mother
saying.
Mary,
That's
Mother Mary.
mom,
Uh,
prophet's mom,
uh,
Mariam, the Isa alayhi salam. We have to mention alayhi salam
Allah Islam, obviously.
because
Sorry.
he
Yeah.
is a prophet.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so this is a good name. Yeah, obviously good
These
thinking.
these two I have chosen. Okay, and okay. So I want to know, what's your annoying habits? Do you have any annoying habits or habits that you don't, you're not proud of, or something you want to hide from people? Do you have anything?
Um, I'm very unpredictable,
Okay.
and I used to, when I stay at home, I still like, very Bengali attitude,
Okay.
and I always like Asian, like stick to Bengali food all the time, like
Yeah.
Asian
Okay.
food moreover.
This is not a bad habit.
And
Bad habits are
I wear sometimes I wear lungi at home,
okay.
and Yeah, that's why I don't want to disclose my, yeah. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay, no problem. Okay, so what would you do? Let's say maybe this evening, maybe some celebrity come to your house. I don't know what celebrity do you really admire at the moment. Let's say someone very famous. Let's say Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, you open the door at 8 p.m. And he knocks the door and he say, "Hi, hi, Osman, I'm here to surprise you." So what would you do?
I'll be surprised. I'll call him, come
Hmm.
inside and have a tea with me.
What
But
would you offer? Would you offer
it will
him
be really
some
surprising.
shorta or something like that?
Um, I'll be surprised. Like, I don't know what to do that time. You know what I mean?
Because
It'll
you've
be a
been
big
shocked,
surprise.
obviously. Yeah, you've been shocked.
Of course, it will be shocking because I like him as one of the great actor, and yeah, yeah, it'll be surprise, big surprise.
Okay. So, where is your inspiration come from life? Like when you, let's say, you are frustrated or you are having some bad time, how do you keep yourself motivated? Basically, that's what I want to know.
Um, the first thing is happiness is a secret thing. Like
Hmm.
is happiness. People is very person to person, but happiness is one thing. Is a very secret thing. Like nobody knows how you'll be happy. And my happiness comes from like if I be obedience to my Lord Allah, and if I follow his, if I pray, if I get I'm a Muslim, I'm born Muslim, and and I know my duties, and I don't harm anyone, and nobody, I don't bring any money from anyone, I never borrow money, you know what I mean. So yeah, so I'm not that dependent on anyone, I don't expect anything from anyone. So that's, I think that's the secret of being a happy person.
Okay. So, how many languages do you speak at the moment? As far as I know, Bengali and English. Do you speak any other language?
Around 5 6 language, including Bengali, English, Hindi, Urdu,
Hmm.
some of the a little bit of Arabic. Yeah.
Okay. So, when is your next holiday, or and how are you planning it?
This year I've been to two different countries: is Paris as and Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
And next holiday is coming in December, Christmas time.
Uh-huh.
So only planning staying with my kids and all. It's a totally family time. In the meantime, maybe after that, I will try to go to Umrah, maybe with my mom. So hopefully, may Allah make it easy for us. So yeah, inshallah.
So, I'm a little bit shocked because Paris is the center of love, romance, and all of this stuff. And Qatar is a bit conservative and Muslim country. So, how come you went to two complete opposite country? That's what I'm a little bit. So,
Paris is a family tour with
I see.
my wife and kids,
But people
and
say Paris is a city of love. Is it true or just people just say it?
um, it's just a made up. I think it's just the people feels like if I go in the Paris and in front of the Eiffel Tower, just take some
Mhm.
pictures and uh, enjoy the moment, enjoy the environment, and meet local people. Yeah, at the evening is really different, like colorful, very colorful, lots of lights. That's why it's called Paris is the city of lights, you know what I mean. And one thing I have to mention, like their food and everything is so cool and cheap. Only the problem is the transportation, like public transport is so bad. So if you ever go to Paris, I think you have to have a private renting car, or you rent a car and you drive yourself. So that's the best thing to do in Paris. And
Yes. Go
the
ahead.
Qatar,
Uh-huh.
and the Qatar I've been to because it's my birthplace.
Oh.
All the memories, from the beginning of our life, and my parents stayed there. My dad stayed there more like nearly 40 years,
Mm.
and all the memories took me there actually. It's a very hot country on, very expensive to live. It's a very hot country on,
Mm.
and is a very hot country and very expensive to live. So yeah, I enjoyed the Middle East vibe. Next to it is Saudi Arabia, next to the border. Qatar is a very small country. I
Mm.
drove for a week, and you need to have a car to go here and there. So so rent a car is the best option if you visit Qatar ever.
I'm a big fan of the Qatari Emir. He also studied in UK, and he has got a very good
UK,
relationship with the
yes,
UK. And I think he's a very
yes.
educated person. I have listened to some of his interviews, and when you listen to people's interview, and when you listen to people for half an hour, 1 hour, you kind of get some kind of feelings or about how their personality is. I do feel that because maybe I listen to a lot of interviews and stuff. I dedicate my time for seeking knowledge, not only Islamic knowledge but also worldly knowledge and following people who are successful. So yeah, I did listen to him, and he seemed very open-minded and different than Salman and some I mean MBS and all other people. His attitude is very open, and I think he's a very educated person. So
Mm.
definitely, I respect him.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Qatar invests most of his money around the world.
yeah.
So it's a very very good, political as well as the investment. So
Mhm.
they got whatever. If Qatar don't make money, they can earn money from the different countries because
Yeah,
of their
that's
investment. So
investments.
no other country I never seen here that much investment they make
Uh,
around UK, USA, Australia, Canada. They spend, and they invest so much money, billion dollar US dollar they spend to,
mm,
and they're getting income, a huge income from those sources. So Qatar
yeah.
will be never ever they will be a poor, or if their gas and oil runs out, but they're
Mm,
never gonna get suffered by anything. There is a big, what can I say, restrictions by Saudi Arabia's and other Gulf countries, but I don't seem like is affected Qatar in any way.
oh, I see.
And they doing so much development of the roads, and
Uh,
making stadiums and shopping center. I've been to shopping center, and let me tell you some experience
uh-huh.
from Qatar Mall.
Uh,
I roamed there for 3 hours, but I couldn't able to finish the whole shopping center to walk by on my own.
Seriously, is it that
So
huge?
that's that big, 500,000 square feet.
Wow,
So
it's like a mini city.
it's a mini city. So yeah, I couldn't finish it.
Unbelievable. I need to
It's
go to
next to
Qatar.
the Wakra. Next to the It's a place called Wakra. Next to
Mm,
the Wakra. It's beautiful. But one thing you have to keep in your mind, that
mm,
this is a world richest country in the world,
mm.
and you have to be bunch of money in your pocket to go here and there.
True, true. Okay, so you have been to other Middle East countries. So, how do you? What are the difference did you see in Qatar and some other countries? I mean, is Qatar strict? I mean, in terms of laws and everything, or is it like open to foreigners?
Open to foreigners, but you
Uh,
have to abide by the local laws. Like
I see.
the Dubai is very open and all, like but you
Uh-huh.
can't be Dubai
Uh,
attitude. Like Dubai and Miami. Dubai and Miami is
Same.
quite similar,
Uh,
their rules and all. But Qatar is still a bit restricted, but they developing their, um, what can I say? Not not fully the Islamic law, but yeah,
but still, they're conservative.
yeah. They're still conservative, but I I guess it's 70-30. 70% conservative, 30% bit open.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So next thing, what would you like remembered about you? What it means like when you die, how do you want people to remember you?
Um, I will suggest my son or my family will do it. Do some charities, and this is the best thing to do before you die. And the charity reward will come constantly, unless you know if we stop for somehow. But yeah, so charity and pious son. So if you live that, this is the two best thing before you die. Anyone,
Are you
anyone
planning? Are
you
you
die.
planning
Yeah,
any Sadaqah Jariya at the moment, or are you
yeah.
something?
I'm doing all this. Trying all of this, like zakat, fitra, you know, helping poor people as much as I can. But for the situation of the world, like used to be, you can in the past you can do so many things, but now is everything is conserved. Like is we have a really little option actually. So yeah.
I see. So are you doing anything to on Halloween? I think it's 31st. Is it Halloween or no? Or is it gone?
31st. No, Halloween is coming 31st October,
I see.
but I don't celebrate Halloween or any other thing.
Yeah, because it's a
But
pagan. Um,
yeah,
it's
as a
a,
pagan, yeah, this is nothing to do with Islam, and is like a, if you do that, is as Islam is a kind of kufri.
it's
So
kind of
straight,
cool.
we should avoid this
Yeah. Okay.
peacefully. Avoid this
Yeah,
peacefully.
absolutely, absolutely. Because obviously London is a multicultural society. We
Yeah,
respect others, but at the same time, we mind our own business as well.
yeah, yeah.
So, what's your favorite holiday? Tell me.
Holiday means you mean I've
No, I
been
mean,
to or I'm going to?
what I'm trying to say, do you have any dream holiday, like a holiday you always wanted, or
Yeah,
places
I had,
you always
I
wanted to
had,
travel? You have
I
some?
had back in 2016. I had so no 2017. I think I've been to Turkey, and this is the
Oh,
dream
that was
holiday.
this holiday you have had.
Yes,
I want
that's
I think
that's
it was
that
an Easter
holiday have to
holiday.
be memorable. I want to go back again actually.
I see. Okay, next time you tell me, maybe next year I have got a plan to have a holiday, like I mean, obviously outside the Bangladesh. So let me know,
Come,
and
come
maybe
to Turkey. Come to Turkey. That's
yeah,
the
and
best place
getting
to.
visa Turkey, I think it's easy. Yeah, getting
Easy,
visa
easy, easy,
easy
easy.
problem, and obviously Turkish food is something I
That's
definitely I mean
that's what I'm
because
saying.
Mm,
First of all, it's all halal food.
yeah.
Second is Turkey is a really a reasonable price if you
Mm,
can go and bargain, and their hotels is massive
mm,
and high class.
mm.
Only the problem is they can't speak in different languages. Only Turkish is more of a, and it is a beautiful country. So is nothing compared to that. Everywhere is sea. If you go on the map, up and down, north, south, is
Mm.
like a sea and sea both side.
I
And
see.
Istanbul, I have to mention one thing. I'm planning to go to Istanbul to see the Blue Mosque, world-renowned Blue Mosque.
Yeah,
And
before it was Safura, I think Safura or something.
yeah, it was
Start
it was
now.
built. It was
Mosque.
built on the empire,
Mm.
the empire, the what is it called?
Constantinople or something? No.
No, no, no.
No.
Constantine is they attacked Turkey
Oh, I see.
because to destroy the Sultanate of
Uh-huh.
uh, Turkey. Turkey was the biggest, so
Khilafat.
rule.
Khilafat.
Yeah, caliphate. Yeah,
Khilafat,
they're
yeah.
the caliphate.
That's correct.
Yeah. Mm.
So much memories about Istanbul. I mean, I do listen. I told you I listen to, I think every day. I mean, I've hardly had days that I don't listen to Islamic lecture. So I dedicate at least 1 or 2 hour a day for Islamic knowledge. Like listen to lectures like Zakir Naik, Yasir Qadi, Umar Sulaiman. You know all of them, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
just spend a lot of time learning about Islam. And Turkey's name is mentioned in so many places. and Turkey is, especially Istanbul, is a very very important city for Muslims, for for our ummah. And even though I don't agree the version of Sufism, I don't. There are a few things that I don't agree with, but still, I think what's his name? The Erdogan. I think he's one of the greatest Muslim leader out there. So
if
whatever.
if if you want me to say one thing as a brave person,
Mm,
you know, after 2000, Saddam, Gaddafi,
mm,
those kind of person
mm,
is. I know a lot of people will listen to this, but they when they were in the power, their
uh,
country was much better off before, until
yeah,
US intervened on those things. Now
mm,
those countries, and those countries is like a pile of rubbish.
yeah.
So yeah, until before they were better off, then this foreign
Because
invention,
there was
intervention happened.
this conspiracy going on. All this conspiracy
Yeah,
going.
this is
But,
I'm not going to the political
yeah.
side, but I'm
Uh-huh.
saying this is all Israeli agenda,
Yeah.
around the world. Is just because Israel controls all these banks,
Everything.
yeah, all sectors, all the the power influence sectors, like political,
Mm-hmm.
government,
Mm-hmm.
um, as well as United Nations, everything they controlled. So
Mm.
even UK political side, US political sides is influenced by Israel. So so one agenda is around the world, all the conflicts by Israeli interest. So everyone
You-
knows,
mm.
if you study, if you research, you'll know, like what's going on, and what's the agenda, what will happen next. You can still predict.
So you follow international affairs.
This is only suppose opinion, but what can I do?
Do you
Yeah,
know about Julian Assange? Do you
yeah,
know?
I know him. Yeah.
I do follow the guy, but I think UK should have stopped. He's been taken. I don't think that there's a justice because whatever US government and all these corrupt people they have done, he just got the message and he just spread the message. I don't know if you saw the video how. Uh, US soldiers how, how they were killing innocent people from the helicopter. Somehow I think he hacked that video. Julian Assange, that video is still on the YouTube. Uh, that's what he did. He's a ethical hacker. So whatever he did, he was making people more aware, about all the conspiracy and all the injustice. So anyway, I hope Allah give him hidayah. But he's honest people. He's not scared of this, powerful authority who's controlling the world, the banking and everything. So yeah, yeah. I think he's been moved to USA now, is it?
I don't know. They hand him over. Anyway,
I, it
we
wasn't
should move to
fair.
next stage. So talking about sports, I think you
Yeah,
like the cricket. I know
yeah. That was the
you
time I
play
was
a lot of
crazy about cricket. Yeah, I was crazy about cricket. That was the time um, my dream was to become a cricketer. That was the time, but I think soon I realized to be a world class, the skills required, I didn't have it. I wasn't bad. I was all right, but I decided I felt no, maybe I'm not. Maybe the highest I could go, maybe the first division. So I've decided, okay, let's just change the career or find something else. Because at the end of the day, God has. I mean, people have got different skill and something. So whatever skill, whatever things you are good at, that's what you should focus on. Understand? So not everybody is going to be Sachin, not everybody going to be Messi, not everybody going to be Michael Schumacher or Michael Jordan. So you have to find out what you're good at and you work on it.
turn the light on.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite sports?
Obviously, it's cricket and um, basketball,
Mm-hmm.
football World Cup, not the private leagues. Um, yeah, so those kind of sports.
Yeah, at the moment,
Sorry,
since
turn the light on. Yes.
there's no Sachin, no Shoaib Akhtar, no Wasim Akram, I'm not no Lara, especially Lara. I'm a big time fan of Brown Lara. So I haven't been watching cricket that much, but I do watch once in a while Bangladeshi, matches with Bangladesh, match that Bangladesh plays. Those matches I watch, but most of the time I watch highlights. I think at the moment I don't have what do you call it, patience to watch for 8, 9, 10 hours. I watch mostly highlights. 15, 20 minutes you can watch 8 hour match or 10, 12 hour match. That's what I'm doing. I'm just watching highlights. So at the moment, that's all I think I'm watching. And yeah, Barcelona. I follow Barcelona. Especially, I like to watch their matches. But I don't watch 90 minutes. I watch only highlights. So at the moment, sports. That's about it. And I do love golf. I used to play a little bit when I was in the UK, but I do watch it sometimes, once in a while. But I haven't been watching sports that much lately. Did you go to any Wembley or any other places? Like I think Lords, there were some matches a few months ago. Was it a few months ago? Or this year there was some.
Yeah, the World Cup. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the World Cup. Yeah, did you go or something?
Yeah. Um. Yeah, you all seen the World Cup match,
Uh-huh.
and England won at the end. I
Yeah.
tried my best to get some tickets for these matches, but I couldn't able to. So yeah,
How much was those tickets? Like 500 taka or something?
not taka is pound.
Sorry, five. Yes, I'm in Bangladesh, so yeah, you can't blame. You
Yeah,
know,
around 200-300 pound. Yeah,
200-300 pound.
yeah,
But there were a lot of Bengalis, I think. Not on the final, but overall, all the overall Bangladeshi, I mean, match those Bangladesh played. There were a lot of Bengalis, Bangladeshis I've seen.
yeah,
I think they were mostly Sylheti people, right? People from
yeah,
Sylhet.
yeah,
So obviously they are local, so they can buy ticket and just go. So yeah, I've had few friends. They've flown from Dhaka to London. I knew few guys. They spent, I think, few lakhs on
yeah.
the to England.
Done.
Okay. So what's your favorite place to eat?
Favorite place to
Eat.
it is
Is it khan
everywhere,
kebab?
wherever you go.
Apart from khan kebab or doner kebab, what else? I know that's your favorite. That's my favorite too. I'm coming to UK just for khan kebab. You know that. Inshallah,
Next time you will maybe, yeah,
I
maybe
hope
you.
next year, but if not, then year after. But definitely, I'll come to London. That's for sure.
Yeah.
How about Nando's? Do you like Nando's? Because
Um,
they don't do halal
Not
chicken.
much, but yeah, I do sometimes. Yeah.
But they don't do halal chicken. Do they have halal chicken now or no? Nando's?
Yeah, some of these are halal, some of them still mix and
Oh,
match.
okay. What's your favorite song? Do you have any favorite song?
A lot of favorite song, but
Like, what's the number one? Tell me this number one. That's what I'm interested in.
number one is more of I spend to I listen to Bollywood music,
Okay.
and
What's your favorite? Most favorite.
it, yeah, those are the old songs, like
Peak
from
one, like most.
yeah, it is like I forgot the thing. It's called Diwane Dulhania Le Jayenge or something.
I see. By Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
All right. So who's your favorite actor, by the way? Is it Shah Rukh or is it Salman?
Salma,
Bollywood.
always visual.
So, uh, an actress.
Um, of course, we spoke about it. Like, is
Who did you say?
Katrina Kaif.
Karina Kapoor.
Not really.
I forgot. Who did you mention?
Katrina Kaif sometimes
Okay.
and other movies. Yeah.
Acting wise, I think Katrina Kaif not the best, but Katrina definitely look wise, she is the best. Look wise, yeah. Acting
No,
wise,
she's
maybe
good
I think I like Karina.
talent as well. So
Acting
yeah.
wise.
Is it? Okay.
So if someone offer you a superpower, what superpower would you have? Any superpower,
Um.
like to fly or to do some kind of crazy stuff, like I hope you've been watching Marvel, right? Marvel, have you
Yeah.
been watching Marvel?
Yeah.
So maybe let's say any superpower you could have. Which one would you pick?
Superpower means just change the world and reinstall the peace. That's what
How?
is.
How?
That's called superpower. He said superpower.
With
How
power?
means
No,
how
but
means
no. I mean, you have
going
to
to
say superpower of what kind of power? Like some can fly, for example.
no, it's not about
Some
fly. Influence on
has got
people's
a
mind.
hammer. Some has
No,
got.
no,
Hmm.
just influence on people's mind
I
that
see. Okay.
they have to be
Understand.
peaceful.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, what's your favorite English accent? American accent, Australian accent, British accent, Irish
Of
accent. There's so
course,
many accents. Which one is
there
your
will
favorite?
be always be a British accent.
I think it's the
All,
best, yeah. Especially
of
Central
course.
London one, not the East London one, not the North London, but the Central London. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
posh one.
yeah,
That's the
proper.
accent I like. Okay, do you know how swimming? Do you know how to swim?
Nope.
Uh, you don't have Chittagong. Oh, Chittagong is
No,
by the sea, isn't it? How come you don't know swim?
no, because we stayed in the city and we
Oh,
never
it's very
been
far
to
from Cox's
yeah
Bazar.
pond. No, we never stayed in the pond or village, nearby. So yeah,
Okay.
and we don't have facility for in Chittagong like swimming pools and all. So so never had and that time.
So
So
do you cook sometimes?
yeah, I do. Yeah,
What do
not
you do
not
there?
not now, but I used to cook for like curries, rice, a lot of
Hmm,
things.
I see. Did you have any accident in your life? I think the one I remember was in a car accident.
Yes, I had one car accident and the car fully write off
Hmm.
and yeah, that was a good thing. Like I stayed alive and living my life and
I
yeah,
think
that was a really good lesson for me.
I think it was a wake up call. It was a second chance.
Yeah, could be.
It was a second chance, and yeah, I hope you used your second chance for the hereafter, not for dunya. Same for me. I've also had an incident. Maybe I share with you some other day. I don't know if told you or not. I told you gas was leaked. The door was locked. Did I share with you, or maybe I didn't?
Yeah, you
I
told
did
me.
share with you.
Yeah,
Yeah? So it was like a bomb. It was like a bomb. So anyway,
yeah, true.
we're not going into it, but yeah, I mean, that incident also had influence on me to be serious about hereafter, or to search for actually what is waiting for us when you die. So all these thoughts that came across, that what if I died that day? The chapter would have been closed, and then what? So that what got me
Mm,
doing research about religion, about hereafter, about
mm,
all this stuff, religion stuff and everything.
yeah,
Finding about truth. What is so many religions? So why should you follow Islam? Why not Christianity, or why not some other religion? So that's what got me interested in
mm.
Islam. But I mean, thankfully I found Islam, and I'm grateful. This is the truth, and yeah.
The
So
fact is, you born as a Muslim, but you never
yeah, but
met
I, I,
Islam.
I, I, I
That's the main
wasn't
thing.
doing
And
anything.
then,
I
And
Even
then
you see in the UK, I think it was almost 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know, 5, 6 years. I even didn't go to Juma even. In Bangladesh, people are, we are like a, Muslim by name, but at least we go to Juma. But I was someone, I didn't even bother to go to Juma. That was the state I was in. So I mean, thanks. I mean, because I never understood Islam. That's the main thing. I never understood Islam, and I have had so many questions that never been answered. But once slowly, I start doing my research, following Zakir Naik, then slowly things started making sense. And I'm very grateful to Mr. Zakir Naik because he simplified the knowledge. Understand? So
yeah,
to understand so much, to gather so much knowledge, you don't have to go through 5, 10, 20, 100 books. He simplified so many stuff in a summary. So definitely, I'm grateful to Mr. Zakir Naik. May Allah give him Janatul Firdaus Ala for things he has done for the Ummah. So yeah, okay. So do you sing in the shower?
sorry.
Do you sing in the shower? Did you get it? I said that do you sing in the shower?
Do you sing in the shower?
Like when you do
No,
in shower?
not now
Not
anymore. Life
anymore.
is not that colorful anymore.
Okay, okay, okay. So where did you grow up? Did you grow up in Chittagong, I think, yeah? Or
Yeah,
in
more. Yeah,
Qatar?
I grew up in Chittagong. Yeah,
Were you born in Qatar, stayed there a few years, and then moved to
yeah,
Chittagong?
yeah.
Okay. So what you wanted to become when you were a school goer? Like
Um,
in your life, what
a
was your
a,
ambition?
a, a pilot.
I see. Okay. And that's why you picked science, I think, yeah, on SSC. You had major science.
But yeah, yeah, major in science in SSC, and then change it to commerce. And
Did you
but
find it very difficult? Did you find it difficult,
it's
science?
not about difficult, but I'm not into science. Moreover, that's why So
You,
I
you
had to
found out
change.
this is not for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So what were the best and worst subject for you in the school?
I like always biology,
Okay.
um, general math,
Hmm.
English, of course. Yeah, so those are my favorite subject.
Okay. I've always hated math. I don't know, for some reason I never liked math. But I like the English. English was my favorite. Yeah, I think these two subjects. Did you have any favorite teacher?
Yes, I have. His name is Mr. Rudolph Lewis,
Ah,
and he used to be our English teacher,
I see. Okay.
and he inspired me to play basketball as well. So yeah. So
What
it's a
makes
good inspiration.
what makes him your favorite? He has got some special qualities.
He got a really good attitude and
Hmm.
smartly dressed, and always inspire his students, to do something new.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So where you bullied as a kid in your school? In your school, were you bullied?
No,
Bullied means like
no,
being abused by classmates.
because I took attitude like other boys afraid of me. So yeah,
Ah,
so that's the best thing to do, I think.
I
Guess.
see. So what are the craziest thing you have done in your school life and your college life? Is there anything, something that you want to share, or was there anything, any incident like super crazy you would never do or something?
No, I wanted to be a professional basketball player and a
I
lot of
see.
things, but it's never happened. So
But you but
that's the
you but you enjoy basketball? Do you
yes, I did. Yeah,
playing it?
yeah.
I see.
Yes, I did.
So your favorite game is cricket or basketball or football?
Um, Used to be a basketball, then cricket when Bangladesh doing well.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Who's your favorite player in Bangladesh?
Oh, Sakib and Tamim Iqbal.
Hmm.
Those are the.
But Tamim is out of form. I don't know if he's coming back or not.
Tamim, I don't know if there's a form and all, but sometimes if it is international game, I watch
Hmm.
them. So we live in England, we're busy on our own life, so we haven't got enough time. But those are my favorites at the moment. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm not in UK. So do you have who is your current friend in the UK? I mean, do you have some? Did you make some new
Yeah,
friends?
yeah, I have some friends
Do
and
you hang
colleagues.
out with?
Sometimes, yeah, I haven't got time for hang-ups with friends anymore because I have my own families and all.
Mhm.
Moreover, but I still have some friends. We talk sometimes over the phone and all. We meet.
Is it
Yeah,
school friends or friends you made in the UK?
yeah. In UK, yeah.
Or you school friends? They are not in. I think last time you told me you have got few friends in UK from Chittagong. Apart from
Yeah,
Tujo,
my
obviously, I
school
know.
friends are still there. Some of them they moved into US and
Ah, I
Canada
see.
and
They
whatnot. Yeah.
they're no longer in the UK now. Yeah,
Yeah. More probably no, not anymore.
I see. So, what's your most
I'm the
embarrassing?
last person standing.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But you know that sacrifice
Yeah.
owed every single
Yeah.
penny. Yeah, that sacrifice owed every single penny. The sacrifice you made,
So,
I think it owes
I
it.
think so.
Hmm. So, what's
I
your
think so.
most embarrassing childhood memory?
I think I put on my pants in the school.
Okay, same here, same here, same here, same here. Exactly same. You see, we've got so many memories. So, were you a good student? Would you say, or you like a medium or like
Average,
backbenchers?
average, average student.
Okay, me too. I think for me, no, I wouldn't call myself average. I was a backbenchers. Trust me. I was a backbenchers. My student life, I was a backbenchers. Um, okay. So were your parents strict or they are very liberal or open-minded? How were
No,
your
they're very, very. They're not liberal. They are very, 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 very pious people.
okay? They're very strict.
Yeah,
Pious and strict, is it?
yeah.
So, what was your favorite toy in your childhood? When you were a child, what was your favorite toy?
Bicycle, I think.
I see. Okay.
Bicycle. Yeah.
I've had a remote control car, and that was my favorite favorite toy. Okay, Osman. So thanks for your time. Basically, I've asked you so many questions. It's just the fact that I wanted to introduce you to my friends and family or to my followers on YouTube because obviously you are a very special person in my life. So I thought let's just keep a memory, and maybe YouTube post a video and it lasts as long as I don't know, it will last for a very long time. So I just wanted to keep some memory of with you together, and with the power of technology. Obviously, you in UK, I am in Bangladesh. We can do like almost like a face to face. Obviously, it's not face to face, but as if it's like a face to face. So I just wanted to, keep a video out of it. So yeah. So thanks for attending our interview, and I hope all the subscribers to follow me and follow Mr. Osman. He has also got a channel. What's the name of your channel, Osman?
Um, Mr. Chowdhury. You can look into search it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment, I'm not making more videos, but I will in future.
Okay.
So stay tuned and subscribed. So you guys will find something funnier because I like funny things and. Yeah, some fact in London or anywhere, I'll start doing the video very soon. So stay tuned and subscribe.
Yeah, I've checked some of your videos, and some of the videos are very very funny. Made me laugh like for I think at least for 5-10 minutes. You love funny stuff. I can, yeah, I did see that. So okay, so yeah, post some more videos. I think you have very good potential. And these days even celebrities they're doing YouTubing. Even some of the celebrities, and still they post videos and they do. I think YouTube is good. You can share your experience, your ideas with people, and with the power of internet, anybody can access it. I think that's what made it very special. It's good. So okay, thanks for attending the session, and I look forward to speak to you soon. Okay.
Hopefully, we'll make more videos in future. So it's
Yeah.
nice to talk to you. You
Bye
take
for
care.
now.
Bye.
Bye.